Hello, YouTube. Andy Cam Reacts here with another reaction of Band Maid. It's been too long. It really has been. K-pop had a lot of content in the last month and a half or so, and with my limited schedule for recordings, for those that don't know, I did have my second child has been born, has been around for a while now. She's almost 10 weeks old. It's already been 10 weeks. Time sure flies when you're just going at 100 miles per hour, basically. um, yeah, I've had to reduce my reaction schedule, although I think I had an unusual. It's really late, so the vocabulary isn't happening. An unusual burst in content as of late. I actually didn't realize, but I basically had a surge in content that I just wasn't uploading. So I had like this backlog for what seemed like a few weeks, and of course, a few videos kept getting blocked. So I kept editing and then uploading and editing and uploading, and it just wasn't working very well. But anyways, enough of that. It's not about that stuff. It's about Band Maid. Band Maid. Band Maid. It's time for warning from Band Maid. I stand over here. No idea about this song. I know it's 2 years old, so it's a little more on the recent side of Band Maid's discography. More like along the more, maybe like the more modern progressive. I admittedly, I'm still learning about Band Maid, and although I've had a huge information dump on me, I don't know if I retained much of it. For those that don't know, by the way, my first discovery of Band Maid was with what was it, Domination, and eventually I got to like Dice and Freedom, and to save you some time, or if you're interested in going back in my other topics, I do have a very, 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 very favorite song, I guess I should say, from Band Maid. It is Blooming. Blooming is still actually my favorite song from Band Maid. Oh, it's actually, in my opinion, one of the best songs I've ever heard, but you know, take that with a grain of salt, because I'm not really someone that should be able to sway people's opinions on things in one way or the other. But anyways, I'm dragging my feet. I'm delaying. I am nervous. So on from groups that I really like, groups, artists, whatever, bands, when I like them enough, I'm actually nervous that I won't like it if I hear something else from them. So this is no different. Whenever I hear a new Band Maid song, I'm kind of nervous I'm not gonna like it, because I want to like it and I have a feeling I will, but what if I don't? This stupid conundrum that I get into. Absolutely useless. But anyways, let's get going. Warning, Band Maid. That's why. By the way, a lot of you recent new the sound spectrum is kind of weird. Really fast, this song. At least they kept safety in mind as they aren't just standing on a moving car. I have no idea how to interpret this right now. Like is really pretty. You don't get to see this very much. Vocals on the bridge. What a... Chill, Akane, chill. I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. Well, actually, that'd be an overstatement. I probably have a few thoughts because my brain isn't really that good enough to have multiple thoughts going at the same time. I feel like I just listened to a little mishmash of like 2 or 3 different songs in one, which is it's very subtle. With the song when it's got that really high BPM, when Akane's going off, like for the verses in the first part of the chorus, it feels like a much more like metal. Metal's probably I don't think metal's the right word. There's a genre of music that I'm not that I don't really know how to identify a lot of this rock, honestly. And then, but the second half of the chorus, or second part of the chorus, I should say, it kind of goes into like a weird, not weird, but it feels like it's the song slows down a tiny bit. It feels like a it kind of goes into a half alternative, half maybe punk, a little hard alternative rock. Maybe it kind of it slows down into a weird like nostalgic 2000s feel for a bit, and then it goes into the fast paced like progressive sound, I guess. Again, and then the solo even does not the solo, yeah. So the Kanami solo for the it's the guitar solo that also kind of goes into a weird fast solo, and then it slows down and there's chanting and it feels more emotional, let's say. I feel like the fast parts of the song are kind of like you're speeding through life, kind of. I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics. I was looking here and there, but I don't really know what the song's talking about. And then when the song slows down, it's like the emotional part. There's a lot of emotion evoked This is after one listen, so I need another listen or two or three or four. But so far, so good. I like the song. Let's listen to the official live video version. I totally forgot the song starts this way. What is this akin to? Like a creepy Halloween video, music video, movie? It's so fast here. The song, I mean. It almost feels operatic, opera-esque. Anthony. And then this part, it gets so emotional. Please save me. I really like the second verse. They really did a good job with sound engineering on the Psyche's vocals here. Yes, she's Psyche's really pretty. Sorry, I kind of got lost in the song here. I'm not sure if you made the Band Maid fans that watch my reactions have noticed yet, but I'm not the biggest fan of really fast beats in my rock music. So it's kind of, I've always enjoyed rock, hard rock, you know, grunge alternatives and the punk rocks and such. Like those songs are like the pace I like. When the song starts to go into the faster, like maybe a little more metally or thrashy, I that's when my interest is not so consistent. And this song is actually, interestingly enough, reminding me of that. When the song starts, not the weird creepy intro part, but when the song starts kind of really fast and upbeat, I'm kind of mixed, right? Because I'm like, I don't know if I care for how fast the beat's going here. And then the song kind of mixes it up a little, slows it down a little bit from a beat perspective, tempo. You don't change tempo in the music. This is probably just like a halftime feely type of part. I don't know. It just reminded me that I'm like, yeah, I like this part of the song, and then it slaps me in the face and say, oh yeah, by the way, this is also the part of the song, and I'm like, oh, yeah, indeed. What am I saying? What am I saying? There's not a lot of content, so I should have asked my company. I should have asked Discord to point me in a direction or two. Yeah, sure. Since there's such a lack of content, warning, live at Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio at historic Crew Stadium. This must be some kind of sound music festival, maybe? Or is this their concert? Of course, probably recorded on a phone, so it sounds not so good. And this part of the song, I forget. It's like this weird opera-esque feel here. Is that a mosh pit in the middle there? What's going on? There's a lot of activity. I think my favorite part of the song is actually that second verse. Second verse into the second chorus, I really like the song actually. I want to watch the rest of it, but I'm really bugged by how... I'm really not happy with the sound quality. What do you expect from this one, I guess, but... This was, by the way, in May of 2023. This chorus is really growing on me. What did she do this on the other songs? Other versions? Studio version and such? That was a nice change. Oh, wasn't this their last song? Let's see how they sound in LA. Oh, people in front are excited. Psyche is glistening. And same as Miku. The sound quality on this one's even worse. God, I wish I got to see them this past August. For those that don't know, I live in the Seattle area, and they were just like around me, but not actually here in Seattle. I like this bridge. God, they look exhausted. They look exhausted by the end of that. Jeez. Is there anything? I do want to watch this at some point, the Lollapalooza performance. I don't know there are enough songs though. Now we're going into like reaction territory. I don't want to watch other people's reactions. I'm gonna go back to the studio version. It's nice to hear the studio version after hearing the concert version for a bit. I really need to focus on the lyrics here. What an interesting riff sound. I really like the second verse. Melodically, really solid. The change of instrumentation. I'm not reading the lyrics. I'm not really paying attention to the music video. I'm just listening. find that part really interesting. The da 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 da, that the riff on the guitar that Kanami's doing. It sounds very familiar yet not. I feel like it's the first time I'm ever hearing such a melody in a rock song, but it's not like it's some kind of foreign sound. But da 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 da. It's very, very. Let me get honest with you here, real quick. Watching my baby Cam. Hush, little baby. Sorry. She went back to sleep. I was like, oh yeah. So to be very, very frank with you, very honest with you, when the song started with that kind of, it kind of feels like a Halloween type of sound. I was like, well, the song's definitely not going to sound like this. Where are we going, right? And then when the song had that, the beat on the song was so fast, I was thinking, oh, is this one of those songs? We'll see. Baby's moving again. Come on, baby. Let me finish my thought. Hold on. Sorry about that. Had to attend to the baby. Bum. So when I first started hearing, I'm trying to remember where I left off. When I first started hearing the fast beat per minute type of feel, I was nervous because, like I said earlier, it's not usually that fast beat doesn't really align with the type of rock songs I like or enjoy. At least typically, like I said. Yeah, so the first impression of the song was very strongly, this is a fast song. It kept going, and I noticed that the song changes a little bit as it goes. It picks up and slows down as it does. And after this is my fifth listen to the song now. You start hearing the more intricacies of the song, um, how the bass starts to go a little crazy. I think the reason I like the second verse so much, like I said, it's not only the Psyche's melody, not only the riffs, but you could hear the bass go off. You could hear the drums. You could see um, you could start feeling a little more emotion. So I feel like it's first verse to the chorus is like one song, and then second verse to the end is another song. First part of the song, if it just repeated that, the second, like if you copy paste first verse, chorus, first verse again with different lyrics but same sound, and chorus again, I think I would not like the song as much. But whatever they are doing to develop and progress the song, it adds so much to it. It really got me like kind of just more. It got me feeling like a little. Put me in like a state of awe, right? AWE awe. Just kind of taking it in. But I also have to be honest, it's not my favorite song from Band Maid, but it's really impressive what I'm watching and hearing. I feel like this is some of Psyche's best vocal performances of songs I've heard up to this point. The way she goes up and down, the runs that she's adding. She even changed the quality of her tone a little bit here and there with a little more nasal quality to it. Because in general, she sings from a lot from the chest. But then she shows some versatility in her voice in this song a little more, I feel like, than other songs I've heard. Uh, Or I could be psyching myself out and thinking all this stuff, but it's actually not happening. I don't know. To sum up my, after the fifth listen, to sum up my thoughts of the song so far, I feel like this is a very, very intelligent song. I feel like if Blooming was a song about emotion and desperation, and I think Warning has a lot of desperation and emotion in it, but I feel like what impressed me with Blooming and what impresses with Warning are very different. I don't know. I'm monologuing. I want to listen to the song one more time. See the babies kicking around again. Jeez. She's uncomfortable. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna listen to the official live video one more time. I'm curious, before that intro to the song, was there ever any like explanation from the members? I'm guessing maybe Kanami, that maybe had an explanation of like what that really was about, or why they decided to add it to the front of the song. I feel like it's not necessary, right? That's what I'm getting at. So, but if there's meaning behind it that I'm not privy to, I would love to know. I really like the second verse. Kanye's smile is so infectious, though. too. So I thought, I was, let me take this off for a second. I was thinking most of the time the live version I could hear more of the intricacies of the song sometimes. I feel like this might be the first one where I prefer the studio version. I take that back. Blooming, I think I like the studio version more than any of the live versions that are available on YouTube. But yeah, I think the reason I like the second verse so much is because you could hear the bass so clearly. You could hear when Miku stops and then starts the rhythm guitar portions. You could hear the differences in the drum and Kanami's guitar, and the change in Saike's vocal tone as the verse continues. That's way more clearer and more evident on the second verse of the studio version than the live version. There's so much, it fills up the sound spectrum so well. gonna play. I'm gonna play this song a little bit as I talk over it. If I only listened to the song once, I would have given the song like a 6 out of 10. Like if my channel was about one listen and that song only gets one shot and impressing me and that's it, yeah, I probably would have gone like a 6, maybe 7 out of 10. God, the second verse and onward, it transforms the song. Like the more and more I listen to it, the more and more I'm impressed by it, the more and more I want to listen to it again. And the more like appreciative I get to the song. It's a really, really weird feeling. I was gonna talk and I'm like listening to it again. Excuse me. Yeah, what? I'm really curious about other people's opinions. Do you feel the same thing I do, or at least do you have an idea of what I'm saying, and does that make sense to you at all? Because I'm just impressed. Impressed is an understatement. It's a great bridge. I seriously think the weakest link of the song is the first third of the song. The intro to the first verse to the first chorus, for some reason it just doesn't click with me. But the second verse onward, whatever they did to it, just it's what I want this song to be. I think in general the song is not discussing. It's a statement saying that you're not the boss of me. I don't know who you is, whoever it is, and it's my life, and I'm gonna make the choices, and I could struggle, and I could ask for help, but it's my choices. And I'm warning you, you don't have a say in. That's what I'm getting at. You don't play manners without me. Yeah, but this part of the side of the game. It's so. By the way, looking at this chart here, I'm wondering if people have the same idea that consensus I do. You see a huge uptick from the second verse onward to the second chorus to the bridge. The solo and the bridge and the climax of the song. I wonder if people are doing the same thing I'm doing. Turn the shit back up, man. Jeez. speechless. I don't know how to explain it. It's a 10 out of 10. The song's a 10 out of 10. I like it a lot, actually. Might be top 5 Band Maid song for me right now. Maybe top 3. Hard to say at the moment because I'm just really into this song. Let's get a good freeze frame here of the pretty lady that is. I'm not trying to play the song. I'm just trying to get a good. Can't. There you go. Yikes! I don't mean to do that. Yeah, we can stop here. Whatever. So 10 out of 10. I really dig the song. Actually, I didn't. Like I said earlier, I wasn't anticipating. After first listen, I wasn't anticipating the song to be where it's at in my ranking right now in terms of it being a 10 out of 10. I was pretty sure the song would just kind of hang around the 7 or 8 range as I kept listening, but no, the song kept growing on me more and more and more. And the more I listened to it, the more intricate I feel like it got, the more emotional I got, the more emotional I felt, the more impressed I was with the musicality of it. Take that with a grain of salt too, because I'm honestly not a very musically inclined guy. I do know how to play the guitar, or at least I used to, probably not anymore. I did play the piano when I was younger, and I did play the violin when I was younger, so I do have rudimentary, very elementary musical acumen, I guess. But so take it with a grain of salt. But it's not something. Music is not foreign to me by any means, and I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. And here I thought I would like the hard rock era more. You know, the dominations and such more freedom, dice. But you know, I heard blooming, and then I heard puzzle, and now I hear warning, and I'm thinking, shush. I definitely like the newer Band Maid. I definitely like the older Band Maid too. So it's actually kind of stressful to react to Band Maid. I'm gonna be frank with you here because, like I said, I have this. There's pressure for me to think about. Not pressure. Pressure's the wrong word. There's a yearning and want that I'm gonna hear another blooming for me, and that's kind of it's unfair to Band Maid. It's an unfair expectation to have, to think that their every single song that they have written is one of the best songs I've ever heard. So far, they're doing a great job in terms of impressing me every time, but to keep them at that high level, it's not something I'm able to control. I walk into a Band Maid reaction thinking I hope I like it, right? It's because I like them so much. I really do. I'm really curious your guys' thoughts, opinions, explanations of Warning, because I'm pretty sure I missed a lot. Lyrically, musically, I'm pretty sure I missed a lot. But I wonder if you guys felt the same thing I did. I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm really, really curious. Thank you, Band Maid, for rekindling my joy for rock. Here I thought I was kind of gonna be stuck in the mid 90s to mid 2000s. Like that's where my musical that's when I listen to most rock, American rock. And that's probably the era of rock that I enjoy most listening to. Band Maid is a form of that era of rock, plus a little bit of modernness, plus a little bit more sophistication to the times, plus a little, like I said, modernization to the musicality of it, and honestly, a little more like sensibility, I guess, maybe a little more innovative, a little more what's the word? Akijana. How do I say akijana? Akyo is like to use sparingly, and ana is like not do it. So it's like they don't hold back. They're never really like holding back. They're really like not saving. Like I mentioned this before in another verse, like or reaction. I said something because Kanami likes to change the her riffs on the second verse. Um, and I made the comment: don't people try to save riffs? Like coming up with a riff, it's hard enough, right? But to use two of them in one song, right? Because ideas are the commodity in music, right? So and a riff is an idea, and I guess Kanami just has this amazing ability to create catchy riffs. I don't know. It's ah. Anyways, it's 3 o'clock almost now. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired, exhausted. I have to. I'm gonna be waking up early. Um, real quick channel update. I do have a Patreon. It's the best place to support me directly. I don't really make any money off of Bandmaid. Not Bandmaid. YouTube. Not that that's my intention, but now that I have Baby 2, things are really expensive. By no means am I struggling, but if you want to, if you want to donate and support me in buying the next bag of diapers, I have a Patreon. Would love to have you there. It's a great place for you to also make direct recommendations to me. Not enough of my patrons actually take advantage of this, to be honest. But Patreon requests, I might be a little late in getting to it, but it'll definitely be heard. So if you have like a bandmate or other band you want me to get to on my channel, if you request it on Patreon, I'm definitely not going to refuse it. Um, yeah, yeah, I hate plugging myself that much, but that's where I'm at with Patreon. Otherwise, I do also upload unedited videos. If I have to edit a video, alter the video to get it up to YouTube, the original will definitely be on Patreon. I also intended on, well, actually, there are live stream VODs there as well. You could check out. And I also intended on doing like non musical content or non YouTube uploadable content. Non content that normally would not be able to be uploaded onto YouTube, I would have on Patreon, is what I originally thought. Right? Documentaries, paid content. Normally, that stuff would be copyright strike worthy, right? I'm trying to avoid that. So Patreon was going to be the place to do it. I don't have time. It's hard enough making time to do the channel stuff. But anyways, I have that. I have a Discord server. We'll have to have more Maniacs there. We have a very few, select few devoted fans there. Love to have more of you. Come join us. Come. You. Click the Discord link. We've got great people there just hanging out, having sharing music and or otherwise stuff with each other, with all of us. I'm also there frequenting it. I check Discord daily. It's a fun place. I like it. Sorry, I'm shaking the table and hence the monitor and then eventually the camera. Where am I at? Comment anything you like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. Helps the algorithms out so you could more people see me, the more people could hang out with. And also let me know what the next Band Maid song I react to should be. Warning, I'm gonna be in Korea for an extended period of time, starting next week, actually. And so it's really I'm gonna try and record while I'm there. I just don't know what that will look like right now. I'm gonna take my work laptop, but the work laptop isn't really doesn't have a graphics card in it. It's just an integrated card. So it's not. I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to record what I want to record and how I want to record things. But, anyways, that's it is what it is, I guess. So if you see a strange drop in quality, or maybe I won't be doing anything. I'm not sure in Korea. If I don't, then I don't. But that's coming up. I have a trip coming. So be warned. And otherwise, I'm exhausted now, so I'm just gonna kind of stop talking and say, have a good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Be safe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye.